Hey, how's it going, folks? This is Charles with the next edition of Charles Snyder Raw, which is unscripted, unfiltered, unedited, unscheduled, and sometimes unintelligible, unimaginable, all that good shit. Hey, look, I'm still playing catch up, so I was just kind of like scouring around on Quora, and I found another question that I thought would be a great addition to the marketing aspect of what we do, which is what we mainly focus on. My agency, Charles E. Snyder III Marketing. So I stumbled upon this question, and it wasn't so much the question that caught my attention. It was some of the answers. It was just like, okay. And I'll leave it at that, which is not a good thing, just in case you were wondering. Anyway, here's the question. The question is this, is how much should I plan on spending on Facebook ads per month with a limited budget when the goal is to increase Facebook likes on my business page? Well, the other answers aside, I'm just forget them for a second. If all you are trying to do is just get more followers, more page likes on Facebook, it's extremely simple and cheap to do. Forget about all the other crap that's been mentioned in the other answers. Just focus in on this for 1 second. What you can do, and there's a couple different ways you can actually do this, and I've explained this in several of my other videos, but the bottom line is this. Figure out who your target audience is. Who do you want to like your page? What kind of people do you want to attract to your page? What kind of people do you want representing your brand, interacting with you? Who are the people you want to hang out with your business? Or who do you want people, what kind of people do you want buying your shit? Whatever it is, being associated with your business. That's the first step. The second step is creating, figuring out what you want to do, which is pretty simple. We want to increase page likes. Okay, that part's already done, check. That's step 2. Step 3 is now you want to craft a message that speaks to that group of people that you want associated or liking your business page. The people that, essentially you want to hopefully market to later on, part of the reason why you want them to like your page, to build up your audience and stuff. So craft your message to focus, to speak to that ideal audience, not to everybody, not to everyone and their brother. Don't create a generic vanilla message. No one gives a shit about vanilla. Create a message that speaks to the audience. For example, you will notice that, I've already cussed a couple times in the video because that's who I am. I'm not pulling any kind of punches. I'm not putting on an act. That's who I am. And that's not exactly vanilla for most people, because some people are turned off by people who, use curse words or whatever. Tough shit. They're not the people I want to hang out with. I don't want to be associated with prudes. So that's just kind of an example. Speak to your target audience. Now that you have that, once you have that established, pick out a couple images, or better still, create a short video introducing you and your business page, and tell people, hey, look, if you kind of like this concept, if you like my message, if you kind of like who I am in this short video, follow us. Follow us on Facebook. Follow our business page. It can be as simple as that. Again, you want to have copy, but video is the best. Or at least have an image that's going to capture attention. Kind of, in this day and age on Facebook or on any kind of social media, it has to be entertaining. I'm not saying that you have to be like a stand-up comedian. I'm not saying that you have to, like sing. You don't have to juggle and stuff, but make it interesting to that target audience. If you're, for example, if your target audience is, the folks that like to be covered head to toe with tattoos and, have like studded earrings sticking out of their eyebrows and their earlobes and every damn thing else, produce something that is going to speak to that kind of crowd, like a new tattoo, like the latest coolest sleeve tattoo, or something like that that's going to appeal to that audience. And then of course you want to have that little blurb in there that says, hey, if you like this, follow our page because you're bound to get more. It's kind of a no-brainer. And then last but not least is to, put together a little budget. And I do mean a little budget. At first, what you want to do, and again, this is a great departure from most of what you've already gotten as far as answers go. Spend $1 a day on several different types of ads. See which ones perform the best, tweak them a little bit, and once you have one that gets a relevancy score of like 7 or 8 at the minimum, then you can make it $5 a day or $100 a month, whatever you want to make your budget to be. But to start off, make it just $1 a day until you can get that dialed in to the point of where you're getting a lot of likes and follows on your business page. Don't spend more money than that until you figure out what that is. But it starts with, first, defining who your audience is. Second, crafting a message that appeals to that audience. And 3, advertising to that audience. Could be as simple as $1 a day. That does it for me for this video. I got one more to do to try and get caught up for this week. But if you like this video, by all means, please, we always appreciate the upvotes on Quora. And be sure to follow us on social media. We're on Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, YouTube, Google+. I already said Twitter, LinkedIn, but we're all over the place. But also, please be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel. That does it for me. I'm out of here. Love, peace, and chicken grease.